No, you're not dreaming, it's me again.
Sabri, where's the comeback video you do that every year? It's almost a ritual.
There's no comeback video this year because 2020 took off all my patience and 2021 started taking off all of my patience as well, so let's just go to the video. A lot of people know the most famous ones like Victourious and then why they ended. What about Zack and Cody? Do you know why the show ended? Did you know that the actress of Zoe 101 being pregnant was not the reason why the show got cancelled? No. This and more this video. That's what I bring you here. By the way, I did all this research. If you want more, you subscribe and tell me. And if you don't subscribe because of all this research, you subscribe because I took a lot of time to make this hair just for this video. So you show me some empathy. One show that I'm gonna go briefly here is Drake and Josh because I love this series sitcom. I don't know the term, but anyway. And I never knew why it ended. I always thought because of iCarly was coming up, so they stopped so Miranda could, focus on the other show. But when I searched it, I see that they ended because it was time to end, They've been like for 8 years in Nickelodeon and they decided to end. So that's basically it. So let's jump to iCarly. iCarly, there will be a reboot in Paramount Plus. I think that's the platform because I don't have that platform in Brazil. So you, as always, you get everything before USA. Congratulations. Congratulations. Why? Why did iCarly end? Actually, it's kind of cute. It's because Miranda wanted to go to college. She basically decided to live a normal life and get out of the television because she's been acting since, she was like 3 weeks old. She started acting in the womb of her mother. So she went to I have to go see the name because I did not remember, University of Southern California. And she ended the recordings on one day and went to the college in another. And this is the lightest story we have today. It builds up pretty freaky. It builds up pretty freaky. One that I think everybody knows, so I'm just gonna go right quick. But because of those people who live under a rock and maybe don't know what happened, I'm gonna talk about Victourious. When the show got cancelled, everybody thought it's because Ariana was going to do that Sam and Cat, which I didn't watch. That's why it's not on the list, because my channel, my rules. But she went and said that the show got cancelled because some people would want to go a solo tour and not a whole cast. If the cast had been touring together, Nickelodeon would have made another season. She didn't even say a name, but everybody thought about Victoria Justice because she was the protagonist. Who else has the power to stop the whole show if not the protagonist? And then Victoria responded, some people say that are some people's friend, and then some people in knife in the back or something like that. And the only thing I have to say about this fighting is that shows how young they were. Because this is such a childish fight, this is such a teen fight. Now things are starting to build up. Zack and Cody went for Sweet Life to Sweet Life on Deck, where they are on a big boat all the time. I don't know how they did that because I would be really sick. Okay, it was a studio, but imagine the life of living in a boat. Some people love it, some people throw their guts out. But anyway, the show actually ended after 3 seasons, but Dylan and Cole Sprouse, which one of them was my first crush, I'm not telling which one. Dylan and Cole were really pushing for a 4th season. They were really into that show. So they went to the network, Disney, and they pitched an idea for the 4th season. But it got turned down. But a little while later, network approached them. That's the right word. And basically pitched an idea for the 4th season. Their idea. They looked them in the face and pitched the idea they made to them. I mean, if you steal somebody's idea and you pitch them to somebody, you already suck. But you take somebody's idea and then you present to them like it was your idea. I mean, it feels like the producers or anybody who takes care of this stuff When the whole WandaVision trying to convince them that their idea wasn't them. I don't know if what is most stupid. They trying to use that or me using a WandaVision reference when I didn't even watch the show. They looked at each other and said, fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm kidding, they didn't say that. But it would be awesome if they did. They just looked at each other and went, we're not keeping up with this bullshit, okay? We are leaving, we are done. Bye. They didn't say that either. And then that was the last meeting they had with Disney. But I like better my version when they just sing fuck this shit, I'm out, and I do it out of the meeting room. Next one. Zoe 101. The sister of Britney Spears, which the name I forgot, but I'm gonna look right there. Jamie Lee Spears, that's the name of Zoe. To me, she's just Zoe, I'm sorry. It was believed that the show got cancelled because she was pregnant, and she really was. But in January 2019, good times, she claimed that that wasn't the reason. She posted a video in her Instagram. And she said that it didn't end because of the pregnancy. It ended because her contract finished. And that's it. It ended because her contract finished and she wanted to go back to school. Again, these people were really young when they're doing these shows. You and me might not know what that feels like, but if she wants to go study, she goes study. She posted, I'm gonna put here, if I find it, because I'm just gonna put a picture of a pretty cat. Or the actress, or the cast, that makes more sense. She posted the soundtrack with the caption, 14 years later, still a gem. Hashtag it did not ended because of pregnancy. Hashtag contract was finished. And in the comments, somebody asked,
if you weren't pregnant, they would have renewed the contract or something?
Like, no, she was just ended. And I don't know why they made a big polemic out of it. Now let's go with her. Her! Mother's daughter Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana, and Miley Stewart, because she was both Miley's. It's smart. What put an end to Hannah Montana? Was it the drugs? Was it the drinking? Was it the drugs and then drugs because she was really into drugs? Yes and no. Yes, it ended because Miley wanted to outgrow Disney. But then Miley revealed to Elle that it was her sexual awakening that made her leave Disney. Apparently she wanted that for a while. Because when she turned 18 and then she had sex, she was like,
okay, I have sex and I'm gonna put a wig and do a family-friendly show.
Because if you're 18 and you're not asexual, all the things you want to do are not family-friendly. She felt like she had grown up and wasn't be supposed to doing that. And then the whole drugs polemic began, the video with the bong. I'm not gonna put it here because my crushed the whole video, but I think everybody remembers when the whole polemic started. Everybody got know that she was into drugs and it was a scandal because she in a kids show, in a family-friendly show, and that she's doing drugs and doing family unfriendly things, family unfriendly things. We all remember the 2013 VMAs. Is it VMAs? I think it's VMAs. With her twerking all over the place. At the time I was 13, I was like,
what the fuck?
But today I'm like, go you go, girl. Oh, how we changed. Now things are starting to get heavier. Good luck, Charlie. I didn't watch the whole show because it aired in that phase when you're like,
I have to grow and I shouldn't watch Disney stuff anymore. I should watch like Friends and, adult sitcoms.
And then now I watch adult sitcoms and Disney sitcoms. But apparently, the show ended shortly after the show went on with an episode which had a lesbian couple. And then Mia Talerico. To my Brazilian ear, the name sounds really weird because it sounds like talarico. Talarico in Portuguese means like when you want somebody else's boyfriend or girlfriend or significant other. But anyway, when you're not here for Brazilian trivia, let's keep going. The actress Mia Talerico, which I think is Charlie, she's starting to receive a bunch of scary death threats. And then Disney took those death threats so seriously that they canceled the show. I don't even have words. This is me Mia Talerico now. I hope she's doing fine. And people suck. What else can I say? People are horrible and they claim they're right. They are horrible and they claim they are right. Now it's her, the queen, Demi Lovato and Sunny with a Chance, which is also a pretty heavy case because she revealed recently why it ended. And if you know it, you know how terrible it was. Let's just say that Disney Channel doesn't treat their actors pretty nicely. If they do now, I do not know, but at that time, they really sucked. We all remember that time she had an eating disorder and that was completely normalized. So she suffered really hard doing Sunny with a Chance and we didn't know because she was all acting like everything's fine. But it was pretty hard because the whole people were encouraging her to keep on having eating disorders. In an interview with Bustle, she said that she was given watermelon, a slice of watermelon, with fat-free or sugar-free whipped cream for a birthday cake. She didn't get any sleep, she slept between scenes, she was always tired, she was always cold because she was really underweight. And on that, I think on Camp Rock 2, I think that's why it didn't have a Camp Rock 3 either, she had something called an altercation with a backup dancer, which me, not an English speaker, did not know what it meant. So I went, searched for the meaning, and I still don't get it what it means. But anyway, searching for other sources, apparently an altercation means punching a backup dancer in the face. She had a nervous breakdown and punched a backup dancer of Camp Rock in the face. The face. So when she, come to her senses, she's like,
oh my god, I can't keep doing this.
And she went to rehab, and then Sunny with a Chance stopped, and then the so random things started. Her words: when I went to treatment in 2010, I came out of the experience with the choice of talking about my struggles or my journey with the possibility of ending people or keeping my mouth shut and going back to Disney Channel. She chose to leave Disney Channel. She's so fucking right. Today she posted, not today, I mean nowadays, she posted a video talking about her eating disorder. She's been with her whole life. She had trouble with drugs either. Unfortunately, we all know that. And she's doing fine. She's great. She's happy with herself. I know it's something that we will have some bumps because these things never are linear. You don't, oh my god, I love myself every time, all the time. No, you will sometimes hate yourself and it happens. But everything's fine now with our queen, Demi Lovato. So that's it. That's the whole stories of why the show ended. Did you like my comeback? It's not an unusual comeback. Why am I doing this? It took me a while to gather up all this information because we live in a fake news world and they can still all be wrong. If you find that they are wrong, please tell me and I retreat. Don't leave a like just for my effort, enough for my effort on the video, on the hair, because I look cute, huh? I look pretty cute. If you like this kind of videos, you can give me more ideas down here. Just say it. I'm gonna make it if I want to. I told you 2020 took off all my patience. Anyway, go watch this video. Leave a like. Bye.